I'm Shane.
Hi, my name's Bo Krager.
That was the shortest intro I think we've ever had because I don't even know what else to do from there. Like, that's it. That's what the intro was.
If you don't know what movie we're doing, I don't know how to help you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we are doing Forrest Gump just to get this all the way in case you didn't know from Bo's Bo Krager. Yeah, this is Forrest Gump. This is a super famous movie. Like, again, we sometimes do obscure movies. Sometimes we do popular movies. I want to say this is maybe the most popular
only people
movie.
who have not seen this movie are like newborns, right?
I don't even know about that. It won awards.
They're showing it in the fucking womb.
Well, once it's an award winner, like even people past the year it came out will have seen it because it won awards. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
I know where you're coming from and what you mean, but I don't know if that actually is true.
It's the Gump. Everyone has seen this movie, right?
And if they haven't, they need to. If there are younger audiences listening right now who have not seen it,
for real,
go
if
watch
you happen
it.
to stumble upon this, stop. Just go away, go watch it,
Come back. Because I 100% know that regardless of how much we might want to not spoil things when we do just the cast and stuff, this is not the movie.
No. It's
this is not the movie.
How old
we
is this
will
movie?
ruin
like
it.
30, 35 years old at this point?
32.
32?
1994 to 2026. 32. Almost 33.
Fuck, we're old.
We're not talking about that part right now, sir.
My heart.
All right. This is Forrest Gump. We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy this.
Yep. What are we drinking?
Please.
What are we drinking?
Please, everybody at home, don't make us feel too old.
Yeah, for real. Don't make me feel old.
All right, yes. What are we drinking?
I must have had about 15 flaming Dr. Peppers.
So now is the part where I want to tell everybody at home, yes, we are drinking, well...
We did.
Correction.
We have.
We drank flaming Dr. Peppers. A flaming Dr. Pepper, for everybody at home who doesn't know, is a drop shot.
Yeah, like an Irish car bomb, right?
Yes. Is the kind of thing where
Only
you drop
on fire
and chug. Yes, this one is on fire. It is not a flaming Mo, which is what Bo...
That's what I thought it was. I was like, cool, and then I get to blow it out.
Yeah, Bo thought this was a flaming pint. At no point is a flaming Dr. Pepper a flaming pint glass. It is a flaming shot glass dropped into a pint.
I think this might have been a bad idea.
It's okay. So we drank several of these before we got
Only
here.
3.
Several can mean anything.
And we're going to disregard the fact that I drank all 3 of them in like 5 minutes.
Doesn't matter, sir.
That doesn't matter.
But we are drinking now the rest of the episode lightly.
Yeah, we
drank
some
heavily beforehand.
Some nice light beer to kind of keep it going, right?
But what I want to tell everybody at home, I started to say, but we got very quickly segued because we have been drinking heavily because of this shot, is that we almost had a perfect beer for this.
Did we?
I sent it to you. Do you not remember?
I right now don't. I probably remembered
it's
earlier.
Dr. Minton's.
Oh, yeah.
From Mirror Twin.
Yeah, Mirror Twin had something.
It was a Dr. Pepper beer.
I like Mirror Twin.
Inspired. They had released it maybe a week before. Again, this is total coincidence. The only reason I'm bringing this up, total coincidence. But they had selected the beer, I think the same day we decided to do the movie.
So we were already committed.
Because we didn't have a beer.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. I haven't even told you this yet, sir.
Sweet. I like fucking surprises.
I even messaged them. Because I told you, I was like, jokingly, right? Remember?
Yeah.
I sent you the message jokingly. Maybe we'll send these people the screenshot so they can see. Jokingly, I said, maybe we drive to Lexington. This is the perfect beer for this movie. After messaging you, I messaged them on their Instagram saying, hey, The real question that we need an answer to is, can you get that by the growler? Took 2 days.
Aw.
When they answered, though, they said, yes, indeed you can. Well, and I said, can we get that by the growler? Because we have a perfect episode for it.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And they said, yes, you can. But we are already sold out.
Ah.
So, even though you might have thought to yourself, Shane, when you told me that sounds perfect.
That's why you didn't like follow up on it. I
Because
was
we
like,
could-
oh, that's a perfect idea.
because
And then
we
I didn't hear anything
Yes,
else.
Because we could not have done that.
Damn it.
Which is why.
Way to fuck us over.
No, don't you
company.
dare. No,
How
don't.
dare you? How dare you sell out of all of your
No,
stuff
stop it.
and be
sir.
quality
Stop
beer?
it. Now, even for jokes, I want you to stop it. Mirror Twin making a great beer that sold out is perfect, and we shouldn't be mad at them for that.
I suppose.
Plus, they didn't release the post until after we announced what we were drinking. All it would have been like a call at the last minute to change it.
If we'd have planned this like 2 weeks before,
Then you
it
could be as mad as you wanted.
could. Damn it.
Fuck. But for when we released it, you can't be mad at them.
You know me. I'm always looking
I
for some
know.
reason to
I
be
know.
outraged
I'm
and pissed off.
I'm just telling you that they did nothing wrong. They made the announcement. When I saw the announcement, I contacted them. By the time they answered, they were sold out. That is not on them.
All right, fine. I'll give them a pass this time. Just this once.
I only brought it up because I wanted to mention
Next
that
time,
it
Mirror Twin does something sweet, though,
Yeah, well, we'll get them for sure.
hook me up.
I only brought this up to mention that they did have the perfect beer, but we had already
Missed it by that much.
locked in
Yeah.
to doing this before that. So if we would have gotten it, it would have been bonus. We can't be mad that we didn't.
Fine, I suppose.
Yeah, well, you
I
better
won't-
suppose,
I
sir.
won't be mad, I guess.
I know, because it's the truth.
I'm allowed to be mad at the truth, damn it. This is America.
You can be mad at the truth all you want, but you don't be mad at Mirror Twin.
Fair enough. I love Mirror Twin. They've never steered us wrong.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying.
we've
So
had-
back to what we're doing
We've had at least
here.
like 4 or 5, right?
Yes.
On this show.
So here we did not get that, so we did our Flaming Dr. Peppers. Obviously, right now is when we need to mention. Obviously, we're not drinking those on camera.
No, that's a little hard to do.
Guys, we love you. But a Flaming Dr. Pepper is a drop shot,
With
as we've
fire.
already been talking about.
No, what if I like accidentally light the mic on fire or something? That would have been funny.
Like, not even that. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm not ready to drop
Well, no.
shots.
No, when we
on
did
camera.
the first one out there, like I spilled shit every fucking where.
I can't drop
Would've
shots
got-
on camera.
I'm not a good chugger either.
The clinking of the shot glass in the pint glass. These are things that we were like, oh, we can't have that on camera.
It's better done off camera. Just know that we're nice and toasted.
Just know we
for
had
this.
some Flaming Dr. Peppers. Not 15. I want to say that now. This is
Oh, 3.
Look, we're here for the jokes.
Nice safe number.
Yeah, we're here for the jokes. We're here for the gags. I don't want anybody at home to die.
Yeah.
I don't want any of you to think we jokingly, we didn't say it because we don't want you to believe it. And now I'm being extra careful to make sure you understand. Nobody drank 15 Flaming Dr. Peppers.
Post next day, popular YouTuber dies from flaming
Right?
Dr. Peppers.
Holy shit. So,
Popular in quotes, right?
Well, I mean, that's how they all go, right?
Right.
Like, even if you're not, like, I see the headlines. Sometimes I'm like, nobody
I
knows
don't know
that
who the
person.
fuck that
Yeah,
guy is.
If we would die, they would still say that because we have a YouTube channel. Yeah.
We have over 500 subscribers,
They
so
would
we're
say that.
popular,
Yeah.
right?
It would happen. But so everybody at home knows, we were never going to do that because we were
No.
aware of the problem.
I have other shit I have to do today, damn it.
And again, 15 would
Jesus.
be death.
Fuck 5. 5 would have fucking killed me. Like 3.
Especially to be drinking beer afterwards.
Yeah, because it's like what?
It's amaretto, so that way everybody at home knows what we've been doing.
Explain
before we
what
got
we
here.
did.
A flaming Dr. Pepper is a shot of 3/4 or 3/5. I don't know. So of
We'll
a
go with
certain
quarters. That
proportion
math is easier.
of amaretto.
And then a quarter of
And a quarter of
151, right?
Just on the top. You're floating it on the top.
Might as
So
well.
that way it can catch fire.
Might as well be moonshine.
And once
just straight rubbing alcohol.
Once it catches fire, you're gonna drop that into your pint of whatever light beer you chose.
Yeah, we did Miller.
High Life.
Yeah.
Be specific.
High
not
Life.
Miller Light.
No, fuck that. Piss water. I need the High Life or the genuine draft.
And so we did some High Life to drop our shots into, so that way we could have some flaming Dr. Peppers. But yes, again, our point here though is that no way could we have ever done 15 of those.
No, 3 was pushing it for me.
3, and you'll see us drinking plenty of the leftover beer.
Yep,
to finish.
We got plenty of leftover beer. We're gonna get nice and trashed today for Forrest Gump.
On that, I think we're done with the
beer,
the drink. Well, it's not even the beer. You know what I mean?
No, not even the beer.
Like normally, we're doing this part so that way we can tag a beer company. We're not doing that now.
I'm so fucking used to doing that.
But right now we're not doing that. Like when we
tag
do
Mirror Twin anyway,
like when we do cocktails, we usually try not to do. We're not worried about that. It's a cocktail. We're not trying to plug a liquor brand. We're just plugging drinking this
Bacardi 151.
In
case you were wondering,
you need something at least that strong. Let's specify.
Well, the moonshiner I used to go to in high school doesn't work anymore.
They could
so
do
we
Everclear.
Get that,
no,
right?
I'm just saying they could do Everclear. Let's stop. Let's stop. We don't need to give people ideas.
Who made this movie?
This movie, Forrest Gump.
Best movie.
Okay. Well, yes. That's what I want to say. Out of our history of movies, is this maybe like the highest echelon movie we've ever done?
I don't know.
Like the one that's earned the most accolades, the one that's the highest rated. Like
on our show, yes, definitely.
On our show, again, that's what I mean. Only
I mean,
like
our show. Personally, like favorite movies. I was like, it's up there. But I don't know.
Even out of the ones that you like, I would imagine that out of awards won, this is still probably the highest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So again,
Saving Private Ryan is a whole other thing, but this made a way
somehow
more
feels connected for sure.
I mean, I wonder why. I couldn't imagine.
Maybe there's a person involved.
Oh, that guy from Big.
Tom Hanks. Oh, we're too far. We're too far. Okay, let's start with what
that little known actor.
Yeah. Let's start with what Bo was trying to segue me into. So we've got our director, or the people who made this movie.
Yes.
Our director, Robert Zemeckis. I don't think we need to say a lot about. I think we've talked about him several times.
Skip.
And by several times, I mean 3.
Yeah.
Do you know what 3 I'm talking about?
It's Back to the Future movies.
Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3.
We've done another one, haven't we?
No, we've talked.
Or we've talked about one, I'm sure.
I don't think we've done any others. We've mentioned tons.
Yeah.
So, of the ones I think that you might be mistaking for what we've done, but only mentioned, we have Death Becomes Her.
Yep. That's
the
probably
director
what
of
I'm
Death
thinking
Becomes Her.
of, really.
I'm sure we
I am definitely sure that's what we have talked about that.
Castaway.
Oh, that's another good one. Fuck.
Roger Rabbit.
I actually don't really like that movie.
You don't like Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Maybe I need to. Maybe I need to rewatch it.
We will do that soon.
All right.
That's my promise to everybody at home, dude. Bob Hoskins, Christopher Lloyd. You're talking about Hollywood celebs.
I know everybody in the comments are probably gonna roast the fuck out of me, but when I was a kid, I didn't like that movie. I thought it was
insane.
Stupid.
No, I loved that movie as a kid too. I don't know.
That's what the whole point of the show is to watch stuff.
We'll save all of that.
We'll give it another shot.
That way, when we get to that one, I can really flesh this conversation out with.
Forgive me for my 8-year-old brain.
That way, as soon as we watch it the first time, the first question can be, "How wrong do you think you were?"
I don't know. The way it usually goes, somebody like, "I'm sorry."
Well, again, we'll wait. But we have set people up so that way they can come back to
It'd be really funny if I came back here and was like, "No, fuck this movie.
You won't, though. That's the problem. I can promise you, you won't.
I had the game.
It doesn't matter.
I remember the game being fun.
The movie is better. Okay, back to this. Sorry, we need to stop. We can get through this really quick, and we need to. This isn't Dinosaur City, where
no,
maybe,
you'll go quicker if I just shut up.
Well,
so.
no, look, Dinosaur City last week was the problem because we both were like, we need to flesh out, but then had plenty to say.
Yeah, and the game on top of
Well,
it.
so this is a movie where we will have plenty to say. We don't need to flesh out.
No.
Let's get through the
All
quick
right,
part.
go ahead.
So again, Robert Zemeckis, he did several movies everybody knows. The last one I want to mention specifically is the movie Here, which is another movie that has everybody from this movie
That's
in
like
it.
the static shot movie.
It is a movie
right?
where the camera is in one position
I remember
and the story takes
hearing
place
about this.
around where the camera is.
That's
Yes.
kind of that's a pretty badass concept.
It is a
I
cool
like that.
concept. It is done well, right? Like,
Yeah,
you can hear the concept and then watch it and maybe think they didn't do it.
Yeah, you could
great.
easily fuck this up.
This was that they came up with the concept and the movie really did a good job at fleshing out what they were trying to conceive.
That came out like what, like 2 years ago?
Yeah,
Something like that?
2024, I want to say.
I have to watch it.
But again, it's Tom Hanks. Just to go ahead and jump in a little bit, it's Tom Hanks, Robin Wright, Eric Roth, which is our screenwriter, so that way we can jump into that after this, plus Robert Zemeckis directing.
No
So
Gary
it's everybody.
Sinise?
No,
Ah.
it's okay though.
Damn, no Lieutenant Dan.
On to our writers though, because like I said, we've done Robert Zemeckis. You've heard us talk about him before. You've heard us talk about his other movies before. Because again, we've done 3 of his previous movies. There's no way in at least one of those.
Has he done a bad movie?
Yes, but there's no way.
I like how you just definitively was like, yes.
Every person has done at least one bad movie. Come on now.
That was funny though. Just yes.
But my point here being that there is no way that we have mentioned Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3 and Robert Zemeckis that we haven't mentioned all of the things we might want to mention about
Yeah.
him, right? Like there's just no
No,
way.
I'm sure you brought up Forrest Gump.
Well,
before.
again, like even if some of those were before we did this, at least some of those were after we were doing this.
Yeah.
No matter what, we've gone in a world where Robert Zemeckis has gotten his flowers, as people say today.
I hate that saying.
I know you do. That's why I keep saying it, because it's fun to see the reaction.
It makes me so mad. I don't want your fucking flowers.
But so there is no way we live in a world where he hasn't gotten them, right? We don't need to do
Yeah.
that. But we can move on. Our writers, we have 2. I've already mentioned Eric Roth. Eric Roth, the screenplay writer. We'll start there just because I've already mentioned him.
Yeah.
Eric Roth has written such screenplays as Here, like I already mentioned, the newer one.
Yeah, you already said that one.
Castaway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you already heard. Oh, no, wait, not Castaway. Sorry, I got the wrong one.
I was going to say, I was like,
He's done
there yet.
that. I think Here is the only other one that was Tom Hanks. I messed up. He has done The Postman, Ollie, Benjamin Button, and Dune Part 1. So mostly he does screenplays that are screenplays of books.
Of books. That's pretty funny. That's like 50-50 on those I've seen.
The reason I want to say right now that I
Literally
got
like
that
alternate.
well, the reason that I got that all confused is because Ali will come up again. So I've got my like weird connection things.
Oh,
Backwards.
really?
Yeah. Wait, we'll get there.
All right, I was
going
going to say, I want to know how Ali comes back.
We will get there. We just that way everybody understands why I screwed up and connected him to the wrong thing. My notes are really weird, and the connections are just kind of like drawn lines.
Got arrow.
And so sometimes I follow the wrong line and say the wrong thing.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He's got the
It's not quite that bad.
the lines and
Yeah,
the cord,
it's not quite
the
that
cork
bad,
cord.
but it's definitely weird lines. And if I look at the wrong one, I will say the wrong thing for sure.
That's funny.
But back to what we were saying for writers, we have one other writer outside of Eric Roth and his screenplay writing ability. Because again, most of his stuff, he's written stuff, but he mainly is a screenplay writer, and he does a really good job at adapting things. As we said, Dune Part 1, the newest one.
Yeah. You got a book, wanted a movie, call that guy.
Now, the reason I want to very specifically specify that is so that way we can get this part of the conversation done right now.
Okay.
when we say screenplay writer, normally me and Bo are like, I don't know what that means, but I guess they just make it look like the book, but for screen. Right?
Yeah.
And that might even be what this motherfucker did for the rest of his movies.
Not for this
But
one.
this one
No, you told me
is
this
not
earlier.
that. So this book was written by Winston Groom.
That was a cool name.
It's cool. He wrote very few books that got turned into movies on top of that.
So just the one?
Just the one.
Just the one.
But it got turned into a couple of movies.
Really?
There is a Hindu version of Forrest Gump we will talk about shortly.
No, there's
Yes, there is. But back to this, like I was saying. So Eric Roth, though, took this book written by Groom and turned it into something kind of connected, but wildly different.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we got to give all credit to Roth.
Yeah, if it wasn't for him, like, we wouldn't like Forrest.
Maybe. We'll talk
kind
about some more of that
book,
later.
The way you described it in the book, he's kind of a dick.
I don't know if he's that. I've never read the book, but again,
That's fair. We need to read the book.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But like again, just know that we have two people dedicated to the writing of this movie, and I will definitely right now for our episode say one is more important to the movie than the other, despite the fact that it's based on the book.
All hail
the
Roth.
book author is not the person that is the one that you should give praise to for this project.
No, all film nerds praise Roth.
And if you knew already, great. Sound
Good for
off.
you. Sound off in the comments.
Tell us that you knew already.
Just throw up the hands, right?
And that's the end of our directors and writers. Because again, we had one that was huge, another that was huge, and another that wrote a book. And that's it. Okay. Ready to go on?
Yeah.
Cast.
Who is in this?
I love how fast we're going today.
Some little known pissant actors nobody's ever heard of.
No, huge actors. Again, that's
really?
I have to stop to say. That's why I love this episode. Normally, how many times do we say we'll get through this really fast and we never do? This is one where we will get through really fast, and I mean it.
Yeah.
The next people are nothing to stop for. We have Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump.
Who the fuck ever heard of that guy?
Tom Hanks.
No way.
Now, the thing that needs to be said right now, though, is that this is the movie that crossed the line in Tom Hanks's career.
Yeah, because up to this point, wasn't he like a comedic actor? Like he only did like funny movies, like Big
him
and shit.
for the goofy bastard.
Yeah,
you would have thought Big, Bosom Buddies,
Joe versus the Volcano.
I
love that movie.
Yes, let's see, Turner and Hooch.
Yes, that's another
The
good one.
Burbs. You only would have been thinking.
I don't really like that movie. I don't. Think.
I love The Burbs.
Have I seen that one?
The Burbs, where the people next door that we'll watch it. Corey Feldman's in it. I love Corey Feldman. We'll talk about The Burbs.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
It's a classic. Literally just got a TV reboot. That's how classic it is.
I saw that the trailer for it. They're like,
well, I'm just saying, if it weren't a classic movie, do you think it would have got the TV
good
reboot?
Point. Not my fault that I haven't seen it.
Yes, Tom Hanks is huge. There's no reason to talk anything about him other than, like I was saying, this is the transition point.
Yeah,
right. Like
this is where like, point. Oh shit, he's a real actor.
He went from being comedy, to you were like, oh, I can use him in this. What? What's the other one, Bo? You just said it.
The Terminal?
There you go. Off camera, Bo, it just mentions. I love that.
I was like, oh, fuck. Which Tom Hanks movie did I just mention? There's so many.
But yeah, The Terminal. We also could have had Philadelphia.
I like that movie.
Where he got
I've seen that movie.
HIV?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Denzel Washington.
It's like really sad, but it's a good movie.
Yeah. But
I like Saving Private Ryan.
This is maybe the one that is
Apollo 13.
This is the most mainstream. This is the one that was the most mainstream that brought him out of the world of comedy.
And probably what got him Apollo 13 and everything else too. So
I feel like don't quote me on this, and people at home will not hear this unless it's correct. I think Philadelphia was before this, but it just wasn't because again, think about the time.
Yeah.
HIV wasn't.
Yeah.
A lot of people might have still just been like, I don't care.
I just stumbled upon this movie on
Yeah.
like TNT in the like
I seen it when it came out.
2000s or something.
But again, like it is definitely the kind of movie where it's easy to be
Yeah,
at the
I see
time. In
why-
92,
yeah.
where some people might have skipped it.
critically acclaimed, but nobody
I don't
went
even
to
know if
see
it's
it.
92. Like I said, that'll be cut out if I'm wrong. Back to what
feel
we
like
do
you're
know is
right.
true. Back to what we do know is true. We have other people in this movie outside of Tom Hanks. We have a few people such as Sally Field.
Never heard of her. Don't know who you're talking about.
Much like Tom Hanks, this is a character we don't have to say people.
Oh,
we
the
don't have
bitch
to say
from
much
Smokey
about.
and the Bandit. That's right.
Smokey and the Bandit 1. Smokey and the Bandit 2. Was she in 3? I don't remember.
There's a third one?
I'm making the Bill and Ted joke we
Oh,
made
okay.
before. Smokey
Sorry,
and the Bandit 3.
I-
Smokey is the Bandit.
Sorry.
Do you not remember?
I was legitimately like, no way, there's a third
Do you
one.
not remember this, sir?
No,
We talked about it. Station tells him. Smokey and the Bandit 3. Smokey is the Bandit.
we drink a lot on this show, okay?
Yes, though. Sally Field is from Smokey and the Bandit. She's also in Steel Magnolias and a ton of other things. I
Yeah.
do believe even before she played Tom Hanks' mom, she was in a movie with Tom Hanks where she played his girlfriend or definitely his lover of some sort.
I mean, they just kind of aged her up in this movie.
No, so she is a decade older than Tom Hanks.
Really?
So old enough.
Wow.
Old enough. There's an age enough gap where, yes, you might need to do some things to make it a little bit further. Definitely within 10 years, if you do it at the right time, though, people wouldn't know the difference between the
I
two of you,
didn't.
so you could be lovers, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Sally Field.
age is just a number, as they say, right?
She is-
you know.
She is Mama. Mama Gump.
Mama Gump.
There's no name. We never get a first name. She is Mama Gump.
Mama always said.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Mama always said life is like a can of beer. As long as you just keep drinking, it might not screw you over.
As long as you keep drinking, it tastes great. Let's get back on track. Ginny. Ginny is played by Robin Wright. Robin Wright, you will recognize from The Princess Bride
Yes.
and the movie Toys.
It's been too long. I've seen it.
She is the love interest of Robin Williams, I do believe, / LL Cool J. I feel like it's like a person they both fell
See, it's
for.
been too long. I don't even remember LL Cool J being in it.
Yeah, he's like the weird half brother or adopted brother to Robin Williams and Joan Cusack's characters.
Didn't remember.
He's
that.
all about the military, which is why the dad loves him over his own kids who hate the
yeah,
military
makes
that are
sense.
being brought into the. Okay, let's stop.
That-
We'll do
we'll
toys.
do toys eventually. They got like toy beer or something.
I'm sure we can find some. I think we've even said this before.
Clockwork.
I think we talked about the music video in the movie, and that's when we said we will do this again. Let's stop. I don't remember. Fans tell us. But Robin Wright, she is the Princess Bride. She is toys. She is also in the movie Here, which we've already mentioned, as Tom Hanks, single camera. It is the dream fantasy you guys
she's
like
such a
Bo wish you could have.
Yeah.
Because it is Tom Hanks and her, so
Yeah.
it is Forrest and Ginny,
and
it
she's
is
a
them,
smoke,
and you
she's
get
a smoke show anyway.
well,
so
you get to see them live a full life together, not pieces of a life together.
that's so nice.
On to our next character, so that way Bo doesn't think about this too much.
So I don't depress myself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We'll
please
keep going.
continue.
The next one is gonna be the one that makes us all pop off. Lieutenant Dan.
Hey, Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan ice cream.
If you are from this era, you can't see him and not say it. You
That poor
can't
guy.
say it without saying it the way that Forrest says. There are
If
so many
I
things
met
connected.
Gary Sinise right now, I would have to literally bite my tongue to the point of blood to not say Lieutenant Dan ice cream.
No, see, I love that that's what you would say to him. If I saw him, I would have to say, Lieutenant Dan, you've got legs.
Lieutenant Dan, you've got legs. He's like, yep, sure do.
And I'm sure he's heard that.
Oh my god, no!
million
I've
times.
seen interviews where he's like, I fucking,
get it.
I fucking
I understand.
hate that. I hate it. They're like,
No,
because for like 15 years after this
Here's the
movie,
thing. Here's the thing.
that's all anybody called
listen,
him.
As much as he says in interviews he hates it, the man did start a Wounded Warriors fundraising program
Fuck
after
yes.
being Lieutenant Dan. So he might hate it, but he loves
He
it.
hates getting called Lieutenant Dan, but he
loves
understands
it.
how he understands the impact of the character.
There's a part of him deep down inside.
Right. I get it. Picard got annoyed with being called Picard.
He might only be okay with it when he sees a wounded warrior saying it to him.
Yeah, my
but he
ass.
still feels it.
My ass calling him that, he's gonna be like, fuck you. You motherfucker.
But yeah, so again, everybody our age, if you see Gary Sinise, you say that. But I have to admit, though, what's the next one? Bo, do you know? What's the next one you know him from? If you don't
Mission
see
to Mars?
No.
Aw.
Before that. What's the space one before that? Apollo 13?
Oh, Apollo 13. God damn
Are
it.
you for real, sir?
Oh, just kill me now.
It's literally...
No, I'm hiding out of the frame.
It's the movie...
I'm not here.
It's the movie that made us all laugh at the titanium made from the same thing
I'm
the
so
space
mad
shuttle
at
was made
myself.
from.
Holy shit.
Joke. Because that movie had both Tom Hanks and Gary Sinise.
I'm so upset with myself.
If it weren't for that movie, none of us would have laughed at the joke about the space shuttle.
The space shuttle. Yeah.
They didn't even make that in the movie to be the thing we would laugh at.
No, it's after the fact that we're just.
Coincidentally,
We watched Apollo 13, went back, watched Forrest Gump, and went.
Just so that way everybody at home can really get a grasp of this.
Fuck.
Forrest Gump came out in the summer of '94, and in the summer of '94, our grandma took all of us.
Yes.
Me, Bo, whatever. Like, I was 10. Bo was 6.
I was like 6. I was little when we went and watched this movie.
Our grandma took us to go see Forrest Gump. All of us together. Regardless of if we had seen it or not seen it.
The Mount Sterling?
So it was a new...
theater?
No, Maysville.
Maysville,
at the
yes.
time,
There you go.
So it was new.
It had the Radmobile. We played fucking Radmobile. Yes.
So we watched this when it was new, for sure. We all wanted to drink 15 Dr. Peppers. I did. That same summer.
Drank 15 Dr. Peppers.
At the family reunion.
Yep.
Because there are what in the coolers?
Dr. Peppers.
And so me and one of my older cousins decided that we were going to drink 15 Dr. Peppers. And we both did indeed drink 15 Dr. Peppers. I do not recommend.
No, you feel really sick. And you have to pee.
I'm not even talking about the alcohol ones, guys. I'm just saying a regular Dr. Pepper I do not recommend.
Like for a 5-year-old, it's like, oh my God, it's so much liquid.
But so yes, we enjoyed this movie.
Did you throw up? I threw up.
I did not throw up. I was old enough that I just peed way too much.
I went to go, it was the family reunion, right? You know,
Yes.
the like bathhouse, bathroom thing. I went to pee and I peed and then immediately walked outside and threw up. The rest of the Dr. Pepper.
I'll keep you safe. This will probably be cut out. Nobody needs to know that. But yes,
it's fine. It's funny.
Yes, this is 100% one of those things where like we got exposed to it very young. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because since we mentioned the Apollo 13, we also both were there. The next year after this movie came out, much like this one our grandma took us to, our grandma rented.
Yep.
And we all, as a giant family unit, watched this in Grandma's house.
Yep.
As if it were the fucking Apollo 13
the actual
mission.
13, like the news footage.
When they show the parts in that movie where the family is watching it on the floor of the living room, that's what we looked. Yeah, that's what we looked like. We're like sitting right.
It's the same TV because Mama had that old ass TV with the fucking.
So I will go back now to point out to people why it's crazy you didn't say Apollo 13 when I said what else was Gary
I already
Sinise
shot
in.
myself. What else do you want?
I know you did, but I have to give them the full expectation of
I'm
why
already dead. I'm a ghost on the show now.
They need to know why I was so outraged. They need to understand the context.
All right, fine.
But yes, we all should know Gary Sinise. For many other things, but yes.
Yeah.
Apollo 13.
Why did I threw out Mission to Mars? What the fuck?
Because that's when he finally went to space. Because in Apollo 13,
he finally actually got to go to space.
He did not go to space.
I was so happy for him. That's all it was.
let's move on. Like I said, we're about to take this.
Fucking 20 minutes on Gary Sinise.
Even though we said we would get through these people really quick this time, I always lie.
Yep.
So everybody at home knows that. I
So,
think
yeah.
we'll do it quick, and we don't.
Nope. Every time.
On to the next person. Hopefully we can go faster after this. We have young Forrest.
He's the whole reason we have the accent, right?
Young Forrest is Michael Connor Humphreys, and yes, you are right. So the way this works is Tom Hanks was going to do the movie, and he got told to not do an accent by the production company.
Yeah.
Right? But the book called for, and we'll get back to the book. We've already talked about it a little bit, but we will get, that is after cast, because there is a lot to delve into with the book versus the movie. But in the book, for right now, the book definitely dealt with a very thick accent. And at first, Tom Hanks gave a reading that was not a thick accent.
Just normal.
And the production company was like, Paramount was like, yeah, that seems good.
I mean, it's Tom Hanks.
Then
Sure.
Zemeckis was like, I kind of want him, like, of all the things in the book that we should keep versus what we're not keeping,
Yeah.
I kind of like the thick accent. And so then he said, we need that. And that's when Tom Hanks met the person who was going to be the young Forrest. And young Forrest was actually picked from like 1,000 kids in Alabama. So it is a real Alabama accent. It is real.
He
And
actually
was
talked that way.
He spent tons. Like it's not even talked about enough how much time Tom Hanks spent with that kid to pick up
just
on that accent.
talking to him, just asking him questions. Be like, "What's your daddy do?" My daddy makes grease.
I know you saw that. That's the there is a one documentary that is like widely attached.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen the movie, you've probably seen this documentary. I do believe it was on the VHS, so it's probably on the DVD. Outside of that one, there are even more footage where you can see Tom Hanks trying to get to that point with the kid, and one of them is even like the kid, like they were just hanging out, like out, like not filming, right? And the kid said one random line, and Tom Hanks just looks at the kid and he just says to him, "You keep saying that. The way you said that is perfect.
It's
Keep
perfect.
saying that. I don't want you to feel nervous. I don't want you to feel inside
Don't
yourself.
try to change your voice at all.
I want you to understand that the way you said that is perfect. I want to be able to say it the way you did."
Yeah, say it again. Here, let me record it even.
And so that is the point we need to make here. That young Forrest, Michael Connor Humphreys, the only reason we really need to give him credit, he's not an actor. He's not an actor. He's not a working actor. As
Yeah,
Bo
no,
would
like,
say.
he went on to like fucking join the army.
He
and
was
shit,
an
you were telling
enlisted
me,
member
right?
of the military.
Fuck yes.
Yes. 2004
Hell yeah.
or 2006. So again, like
during the reinvasion of
Yes.
Iraq, even
like a time where most people were not signing up. He signed up. Yes.
full fucking credit to that guy.
He was in
Badass.
like one or two other movies, but they were movies I do believe that were about military service. So again, like he was using his real military service to inflect how he acted in the movies.
Was he in A Grunt's Life?
No, it's like
ever seen
I
that
have to show him
movie?
to you. It's like a knight's something, but it is not knight as in like a real knight. Is
Yeah.
knight referencing military officers.
Go watch A Grunt's Life. That's a fucking wild ass movie.
But yeah, so he is the reason we have Forrest Gump speaking as Alabama correctly as we can get.
Yeah,
Right? Like it's totally because of this.
he's from Alabama.
So to move on from our young Forrest,
Young Forrest.
we should just do young Jenny. Again, not actually important to the movie that much, in very little of the movie. But if we're going to give young Forrest a shout out, we should give young Jenny a shout
The
out.
funniest thing about her is like Forrest is like, and I heard the most beautiful voice, and this chick comes in with,
This seat's open.
"This seat's open if you wanna. You can sit down."
You sit here.
I'm like, Jesus, that is abrasive, if anything.
Here's what I'll tell you. The voice sounds fine. The
she's
accent is abrasive.
Yeah, I was like, no, she's a pretty little girl. And
The
everything.
voice
That's
is
fine.
fine. The accent is abrasive. It's not
Yes.
her fault that the accent is abrasive. Sure.
You gonna sit down? You wanna?
Yes, I love that scene too, like the bus scene, because like you hear so many beautiful like accents.
There's
like,
one kid.
This ain't psych.
No, there's one kid. What the fuck? His
Can't
accent.
sit here.
There's one kid. He sounds like he's from New York. Like, you can't sit here.
We need to finish. Young Jenny is Hannah Hall. Hannah Hall, you might also know, she is one of the Lisbon sisters in the Virgin Suicides. She's the youngest Lisbon sister in the Virgin Suicides.
I've seen clips. I've never actually watched them.
You should watch it. It is sad. It is horribly sad.
I hate sad movies.
You will not want to talk about this on podcast, but Bo, as a person who knows that you like movies and like the despite the fact that it's sad, and I know it is the kind of sad you will never be able to talk about because you will get too in yourself to talk about this.
But I can still appreciate the way the movie was made.
Me and you can dissect this personally, but the way I know you'll feel about the topics in that one,
so
you'll never be able to do on a microphone.
So we ever want to do an episode where Bo just cries the entire time?
Cries and is violently upset. It is both. I know you.
We'll save that for when the numbers drop like drastically, right?
And
like,
we just need an episode of all yelling.
Yes,
Bo will do it.
Fuck
the funny part is right now you're laughing. I will play this clip to you when we do it, and you will be like, "God damn it, Shane, you were right."
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I am so outraged right now. I am liberal white woman outraged right now.
I have one more though that will not liberal white woman outrage you.
They do tend to get the angriest.
So outside of being one of the sisters in the Virgin Suicides, she is also Judith Myers in the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. She is Michael Myers' sister.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yes.
Holy shit. I saw that in theaters with my buddy Lettingham, and we laughed through the entire thing.
You know the part where you see you know the part where you see the sister of hers like running away from like younger him?
Is that her?
That's her.
Oh, holy shit. They're not good. I love Rob Zombie.
She was an adult by that point. You never would have made the connection.
I love Rob Zombie, but like, those weren't good.
You never would have made the connection to young Jenny.
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 people left, and we can finish the cast. This is how much I was saying we can do this quickly. Although I say that, and we are also way into this episode. So it's one of those.
Most of the episode is who was in it, man. Everybody knows Forrest Gump.
I don't even know if it's that. I don't know.
You want to break down the running across the country for 20 minutes?
What if I'm doing this and we cut too much out? Like, I might be saying we're way in and we're not way in. We need to stop. We need to focus in. So our next part that we need to talk about is Forrest Jr. We are officially at the part where we talk about Forrest Jr., the end of the movie.
The kid from The Sixth Sense.
Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah, that's his name.
He's in a lot of things, sir. The Sixth Sense.
The last thing he was in, he was an asshole.
For
the Happy Gilmore 2. Yeah,
he's a dickhead. I think a lot of adult characters for him are like comically dickheaded people.
Because for people like us, we're like, oh, you were such a cute kid. What the fuck?
But so he was again Haley Joel Osment. You'll know him. He was the Sixth Sense. As we said, he's also in AI. He's in a few different movies.
Is he
as
in
a
AI?
kid.
I don't remember that.
He's the main character of AI. He is the boy. He is the boy. The movie is about a boy who Jude Law takes. Have you seen?
What am I thinking of? The movie with like Will Smith and the robots?
Nope.
That's iRobot. I'm thinking of a completely different movie.
AI is a movie.
I apologize.
AI is a movie where Haley Joel Osment is a small child robot that was made by parents whose kid died, but they also end up having another real life kid. He has a problem because he can't deal with that. You started this. I'm not going to.
It's not my.
I'm sorry. You're going to let me finish. And then he goes through a whole thing where he runs away from that family, almost Pinocchio style, into other AI robots. But then we get a weird time jump at the end where we see the AI evolved from him into super crazy higher level beings, and they save him from the death that the humans try to give. I don't know. AI is a very different movie than what you were thinking of.
Fuck.
Haley Joel Osment.
That one definitely never saw. Actually sounds better than the movie I did see.
No, AI way better than
iRobot.
Yes.
Okay,
All right, let's
You know
finish.
what? That makes sense. That movie sucked.
Let's finish. We have one last actor I want to mention
Okay.
out of our cast here, and that is Bubba.
Bubba.
It's hard to believe that he's the last person I want to mention, but if you pay attention to the list I gave, it makes sense. I went like family,
Yeah.
older, younger versions of family,
Yeah.
and
Love
then
interest.
Lieutenant Dan
Lieutenant
is
Dan.
in a lot more.
He is a very important character.
Bubba is a very important character, but he's in very little of the movie.
Oh, it's only like 10 minutes.
His importance is more of retrospect thought of who he was than it is what he is in the movie.
Bubba was my best and good friend.
That's right. That's what I'm
all
saying.
I have to say about that.
Bubba is played by McKelty Williamson. He is also the person in Con Air.
I love that fucking movie. We need to do that movie.
He has been in. You've mentioned it so many. We talked
it's
about
such
during
a good
Hackers,
fucking
for the love of
movie.
God, because you were like, I
Such a
saw it
good
as one of the trailers
Cyrus
at the
the
beginning of
fucking
Hackers.
virus. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
So Con Air.
It's got Dave Chappelle.
He's in the show Justified. He's in
It's a good
the
show.
show 24. He's in the movie Ali, which we've already mentioned. So again, double
I have
connection.
not watched. I need to.
He plays Don King.
Oh, does he really? That's awesome.
To go Ali.
That's fucking fantastic.
Now, I love that you just mentioned Chappelle, because if we are now finished with our actors, first I have to say, that's all I have to say about that.
That's all you gotta say about that.
We're done with actors.
We're done. That's how we
That's all I
end
have to
each
say about
segment.
that. In this episode, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, now that we're done with actors, you mentioned Dave Chappelle, which leads me to the first of the trivia things I can tell you, sir. We have
I'm so good at this.
We have two sets of people that I will talk to you about. Obviously, Forrest, and then we will talk about Bubba.
Yep.
For Forrest, we had Bill Murray, John Travolta, and Chevy Chase as potential Forrest Gumps before we ever got Tom Hanks.
If you can keep Bill Murray on script.
If he was dedicated,
Yeah, like if he was like,
this,
he wanted to do it.
this can't be Bill Murray from Groundhog's Day. 'Cause
Yeah.
he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, no,
granted, we
that's-
both love that movie, but in retrospect, you can see that he did not want to be there.
Yeah, he did not want to be there.
If you make a movie he wants to be in, Bill Murray maybe could have done this.
Chevy Chase is such a bad.
No, he's such a
It's such a
dickhead. I could
bad
never have seen him
choice.
be a
No.
lovable guy.
If they did the book
Where he's not as lovable.
where he's an ass, he's kind of like an asshole
we just
savant.
saved that. We're not there yet.
Yeah,
But yes, if that I could believe Chevy
that could be
Chase.
Chevy Chase.
I don't believe any version.
John Travolta might have been able to pull.
No,
it
listen.
off.
No, I don't believe any version of Forrest Gump was John Travolta. Despite the fact that Travolta's the only one that's on record being like, I fucked up by not taking that. He's the only one where I'm 100% like, there is not a world where I can believe Travolta ever played any convincing Gump. I don't believe him as the over-the-top Gump. I don't believe him as this Gump. I don't believe
No,
him
it wouldn't have been a good movie.
as any
I
version of Forrest.
I was
that-
sitting here trying to like.
I know you said it. You
rationalize
said it, but
I
then
was-
it's like
it's not gonna.
it's
work.
a thing to say because you feel like
Yeah,
makes
because I
sense.
like John Travolta. He's
But when
he's
you
awesome.
really think about it, it's like
No, he can't do this.
in any version. Again,
Yeah, like in it,
Chevy
like
could have been the over the top shitty
asshole
version.
version.
Travolta
yeah.
couldn't have been that.
No,
He can't be this sincere version.
just go do another musical for me, brother. That's all I need out of you. Go sing and dance.
So now that we've done those people that were the possible, now's the real reason I wanted to bring this all together, because you mentioned Chappelle. So if those were our possible Gumps,
Yeah.
we have some possible Bubbas.
So it was
Dave
Dave
Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
We have Dave
Aw.
Chappelle, David Allen Greer, Eddie Murphy, Ice Cube.
No.
Those are our
No.
4 major names that could have possibly been Bubba,
Out of
but
all of
turned
them,
it down.
out of all of them, Ice Cube definitely fucking not. Dave Chappelle now. Right? Like old man Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle is the one, much like
Could probably
Travolta
do
has
it.
spoke out and said, like, I messed up. Dave Chappelle is the people out of all of them who has specifically outspokenly said, I messed up by not taking this role.
I understand and I agree. He did mess up. Just from a size standpoint, I don't feel like Dave Chappelle is a Bubba. Right? He's too small. The other guy was at least 200, 210,
I don't know,
212,
but he
like
still wasn't,
215.
but he wasn't a big guy, like muscular guy.
No, but he's still bigger than Dave Chappelle.
But you get what I'm saying?
He's
Like,
like
okay.
175.
Now's the part where we have to talk, right?
All
let's
right.
let's get real about this. You're trying to be like Dave Chappelle couldn't have been that guy at that time because he's not big enough. You're the history person. How did these people get to Vietnam, Bo?
I'm drafted usually. I mean, Bubba was drafted.
How did these people, Forrest and Bubba, what's the reason they got to Vietnam?
Oh, because they're stupid.
And who made that possible?
That would be McNamara's fault.
So,
Part of the what colloquially got termed as McNamara's morons.
well, there were a lot of
I
colloquial
don't
terms.
like-
You're using
I
the
don't-
worst of the
I know,
three.
but that's the most common
I agree.
phrasing. I don't
agree.
like it.
You're using, but there were two others that are less offensive.
That's the most common one,
It
though.
is. I'm not denying.
So everybody knows.
but here's my
Lower
point.
IQ people
Okay, that's fine.
drafted
Look,
into the military.
I think they already understood that. What I want to get back to, though, is that you're like, well, Dave Chappelle doesn't make a convincing Bubba because he wasn't big enough. But if we, using our real history knowledge, know the reason Bubba got accepted, would it have mattered if Dave Chappelle as a skinny guy was Bubba?
No, not really.
Because that wasn't a deciding fucking factor, Bo.
Okay, I am a wrestling fan. I feel a man named Bubba needs to be at least 250 pounds.
But look,
Black
that's-
or white.
Listen, that's only when you're applying the nickname Bubba for Southern reasons and not the reasons he got
Because
nicknamed
Bubba
Bubba.
even says-
Why is his name Bubba? Do you know? Did you actually pay attention?
Because it's like 3 B's.
3 B's.
It's
Benjamin Buford Blue.
Yeah.
If it weren't for the
Bubba
fact
Buff.
that he had 3 B's in his name, he wouldn't be Bubba. So, back to what we were saying. White guy in the country named Bubba, 100%. You're right. 200-pound plus guy.
Yep.
Black guy whose name is Benjamin Buford Blue named Bubba, Dave Chappelle could have played.
He could have.
We don't need a bigger guy. Stop. There's no,
No,
there's
shrimp.
no extra rationalization.
The shrimp
sir.
shit would have been way funnier with Dave Chappelle too, probably.
There's no rationalization that makes sense. It's 100% just because those people turned it down because they were like, "This is dumb," and they all regretted it.
Yeah, I was just saying, I was like, I immediate regret on that one.
All right.
I don't want to play a character named Bubba.
Now that we are fully through the first little bit of trivia about our actors and we are just talking about the movie, the first thing we need to get back to is the book. We've touched a little bit on the fact that the book is different.
Yeah, we mentioned it.
Now's the part where I want to go ahead and just say the book was wildly
Break
different.
down the like differences.
I'm not
between
going to break
the
down
two.
all the differences because some of this might come back
We don't have time
for some.
really.
No. You know what I'm saying, and the people at home who are longtime fans already know what I'm trying to hint at. But there's a thing that might come up
Yeah.
later where I need to talk more about this. Right now, I will mention a few things about the book difference from the movie. And so some of those are, I'll just address some of the stuff that didn't happen in the movie that did happen in the book. The minor things we'll start with. So the minor things. In the book, we definitely had Forrest went to space. He was an astronaut. He worked for NASA.
That would have been... Okay, that would have been really cool.
It almost works with some of what we see.
Yeah,
right?
like,
Okay.
I feel like we could have worked that.
Okay, wait,
somehow,
wait.
like he met Nixon. and they just-
Wait. Let's just work piece by piece from there
Okay,
to what's different.
we work backward.
But I will work backwards at the end. Right now we're working tangentially, right? Like I'm saying there's a point where we are going to go separate.
Multiverse,
Yeah,
right?
Well, this is Doc Brown and a chalkboard, right? You're looking at the straight
Where
line.
he got
I'm drawing the other line.
1985,
Yes.
and then it drops down
Okay.
over here.
At some point, we will go back.
You need to put
at
the
some-
picture up.
Shh. I'm the one doing this example, sir. At some point, we will work back to the things that are here. Right now, we're only talking about the divergence, okay? Yeah. Okay?
Yes.
So the divergence is NASA.
Yes.
He works in NASA. After working for NASA, that spaceship crashes. He then lives with cannibals.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, for 4 years.
This is in the book?
Yes, for 4 years. After living with the cannibals for 4 years.
Just eating other people?
No, he didn't. They did. He lived with the cannibals.
He was there for 4 years.
The head cannibal was a pro chess player and taught Forrest how to play chess. And so that leads to a whole other storyline where he is a star chess player and he goes back to China.
I want this movie now.
When he goes back to China, he saves Mao Zedong on a beach from drowning. He could have ended communism.
The book is...
He could have ended communism by letting that man drown.
Right? We wouldn't have to worry about anything. No, I want this movie now.
No, you don't. Wait.
No, I do. I want like a shitty
listen.
parody movie.
We'll keep going and we'll deal with all of that. I need to tell you some more.
Okay, give it to me. I'm having such a good time.
After the NASA and the chess, he also, and the cannibals, he also
Can't forget the cannibals.
You can't. He also then became a wrestler.
No!
And a movie stuntman.
Hell yeah. No, fuck that. NWA champion Forrest Gump, right?
So you can see there were extras, right?
They could have put that in the movie. Wrestling was super popular in the 80s.
Well, this is part of the reason they didn't do that is because, again, who was our main character? Who played our main character?
Yeah, it's Tom Hanks. He's like, what?
Do you see Tom Hanks being a wrestler?
That's
so
fair.
In the book, Forrest was 6'6".
Oh, okay. In the book, he's like, hardly
He's
race.
not Tom Hanks. He's a big guy. Groom, who wrote the book, wanted it to be John Goodman.
Yeah, that I could see is especially back in the early 90s when he was still just like barrel chested.
Well, my problem is, could you have seen barrel chested
old yet?
Could you have seen barrel chested John Goodman as the runner?
No. It would have been funny though.
But I don't buy him as being able to run that way.
But it would have been funny.
Because that's one of the things that
I want, like the mystery science theater movie.
Well, like a lot of people,
of this.
Look, a lot of people might not even have caught this, but like literally the point of Forrest Gump is that he is such a fast runner. If you notice, every time he's in a football jersey, did you notice this? It's spotless. Even when he's on
all
field,
the other players are like all beat up and shit.
They can't catch him.
They can't catch him. Yeah, that's a fair point.
He never got tackled. That the implication is that he literally,
when they're
was such a good runner, he never got tackled. John Goodman could not convincingly play a guy who never got tackled.
They'd have to do some weird special effects.
John Goodman only plays a guy that maybe stood up while they tried to tackle him.
They would have had to have cast a different character, like a different person for when he's like teenager John Goodman.
So you understand
what I'm saying?
Because in the 90s,
John Goodman was still like 38.
The movie, I'm glad you said that. This brings us to our next thing that we should talk about. This movie was in development hell for a long time.
Oh, it's a wonder we even got it.
And since you just mentioned 88, that is when the movie was originally planned to be on screen.
Okay, 88 John Goodman I might understand.
Well, this is, like, take John Goodman from Raising Arizona.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, no, listen, I still don't believe he could be a
run
guy
that way.
that ran and never got tackled. But like we were just saying, he might have been the guy who could stand tall and not fall down.
Instead of him running, they have like 5 guys like
on him,
like hanging onto him, and he's still just
right,
trucking. Yeah, I could see that.
I could see that. But you're right. By 94, we never could have convincingly said.
By 94, he's on Roseanne, right?
Well, he was in Roseanne started
was that
in the
before?
80s.
Was it? Oh
Yeah,
shit!
dude.
Really?
Yeah, the beginning seasons were 100% in the 80s.
I didn't know that.
Yes. If not 80s, like 90s.
Like super
91.
early 90s,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
90,
yeah.
91,
Yeah. 100%. So, back to what we were saying. Bo was wrong. 88 would have only been the time that would have worked for John Goodman. Outside of that, he's wrong.
No, it's not the right character.
Yes, Bo, this movie is, again, this is so good because we have this, like, this entrapment of this guy who lives through so much of America.
Yeah. The Americana of this movie. Right?
The music.
The historical points.
The living through the 60s
Yeah.
and the 70s and the beginning of the 80s. So much of what we as millennials think of as American history. Because when we do like the class, when we were in high school, they focused on the part that was the closest connecting to us, right?
Yeah.
And so we got so much history that was literally what was in this movie that it made a movie like this feel more connected.
Yeah, no, the 60s and early 70s were like,
because they were
we're going to grind you into that because it was only like 20 years ago.
Well, you have to, now that you're an adult, you need to start looking at it from this point of view. The reason it was like that is because most of the people teaching it to you
were there.
Alive.
Yeah, I was like, we watched this.
And so that's why it's different for us.
No, it was a wild realization that, like, oh shit, my mom watched Vietnam on the news.
Yeah.
I should ask her about it. And Mom was like, no, I actually remember a fuck ton about it.
She would have been a little bit young, but yeah.
Yeah, like, 65, she was like 5 years old. She's like, no, I definitely remember like being like 7 years old.
No, 65, my dad was 6. My dad was born in 59.
She was in 61. She would have been 5. 4? I'm
65.
So bad at math.
5 minus 1.
No, shut up. Cut it. I'm not that bad at math.
5 minus
Cut
1.
It.
5 minus 1, sir.
Nope.
5 minus...
Nope, it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
But yes,
I'm not that dumb.
Our parents, who are related and why we are related, would have been very close
very
to
young.
that.
They watched the Vietnam War on TV. Just cut it at that.
But yes, this again. Okay, like now again, right now is when we just need to talk about that. Like this, we've not said it yet, but this movie is movie.
Yeah,
this is
it's
film classic.
When
we say that all the time.
Yeah,
right? Like we say that in this is a masterpiece. This is a classic. This is a this. But sometimes we're using it in the like only time reference. Like classic means 20 years, right? Like or something like that. Sometimes we're only using it that way, so that way it makes the movie that we're talking about sound better. This is a masterpiece. This is literally a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
To me. I don't care what anybody wants to say.
This movie is like the first movie. Like film. Yeah, like all the snooty French, film critics. This is the first one I watched.
That I didn't even understand. I didn't understand at the time.
When you're a kid, you're just kind of laughing at the dumb
chocolate box.
They think he's stupid. Oh, his voice is funny.
But no.
But then you keep watching it, and when you're an adult, you're like, fuck, man, this is such a good movie. Like the scene where he's like, when he meets his son, right? And he's like, is he smart? Like, it's like,
is he like me?
Oh my God.
That's
he understands all the mean shit that has happened to him through this movie. He gets it.
It's not even just that.
And he's like, I hope my kid doesn't have to. Does he have to do this too?
Well,
is he like me?
Like, again, like what Bo's not giving credit to is just like how much you watch 2 hours of him before that moment where you constantly are like, he doesn't understand that people see him as stupid. Like because again, there are brief intermissions where people don't see him that way. So you're like, maybe Forrest sees himself differently than what everybody else is seeing him as. But that moment,
it's like, no, he understands.
The moment where as an adult, you are like gut punch. This guy has gone his whole life. This guy has
Right?
made millions of dollars. This guy has done things that nobody else will ever do. The people that called him stupid never left Greenbow, Alabama.
Right? Like they're still fucking over there fucking like farming or some shit.
But it doesn't change the fact that to him, they are still better than him.
They still
because
think I'm
they
stupid.
thought that about him.
I'm just not very smart.
You don't realize that until as an adult and you see that moment where he says, "Is he like me?
Is he smart?" Yeah, she's like, "Yes, he's really smart." And the relief, no, it's seriously, it's like 10 seconds of footage.
But it tells it tells
the
20 minutes.
"Oh my God, is he?" And then the relief of like, "Oh, he's not."
It tells 20 minutes of story.
Yes,
in 10
it's
seconds.
like, "Oh, he doesn't have to deal with the stuff I
the
did."
emotional roller coaster, the flashbacks you have as a viewer in the moment he says that.
Best fucking movie ever.
This movie
Tom Hanks
is
best
perfection.
actor ever.
This movie did so much
I
that
will
people
fight
don't
people.
give credit for.
If
This
somebody
movie
tries
is
to jump in the
perfection. I
comments.
love this movie. We have talked about nothing and everything all at the same time.
That's
love
what this
movie.
movie is. It's nothing and everything all at the same time. Like if you
It is not. No,
if
you're
you
right. Oh my
dejectedly
God.
was just like sitting lackadaisically watching it, like, fuck, nothing really happens.
It's just.
It's just some guy doing his life.
But then if you watch,
But
it,
if you actually pay attention, it's
amount-
like, fuck, it's some guy living his life, right?
and it's so profound. If
Thank you.
give
I'm
it-
glad you.
If you give it the
fucking-
opportunity to be profound, it is profound.
No words. I don't have words to describe how good this movie is. Number 1, top movie so far on the show.
Oh no,
Forrest
we started with this. I was like, I
Yeah.
think this is like one of the.
This is the best movie we've done so far. And you know
Period.
what? If you don't watch this episode,
I have. Again, we have probably missed tons of things we should say, and you guys can come us at. This is one of those where it's like, look, we know,
Have
but
at
if
it.
you want to tell us because you
Have
think
at
yeah, well, let me tell them, Bo. You're just like have at it. There's a specific reason they should have at it. Calm down, sir.
I'm salty right
I know
now.
you are, and I'm trying to tell you don't be that salty because I'm trying to give them the reason why they should understand they shouldn't be salty.
There's
Okay,
too much liquor
Shh.
involved.
Shh. So again, if you are at this point and you think we didn't talk about enough, understand there's too much to talk about. Don't be salty, but still tell us.
Exactly.
There's no reason to be mad at us. Understand we know, but there's just too much to say
Yep.
in an hour.
Throw it into the comments. We'll be like, yes, you're exactly right.
And now the fact that Bo just
9
signed
out
on
of
for
10.
that, you understand why I needed him to shut up about the trying to say I'm too salty about this. It's not that they should be upset at us. It's that there's too much that we could do unless we wanted to be here for too long.
I was
for
just
us
saying,
to
I was
be
like,
here.
I don't know. You got anything else to do today? We could do a 4-hour
No,
podcast.
We cannot, sir. Not only because I may not have time, because we don't need to go back to
Yeah,
that.
it's fair, I guess.
But before we finish, now, like I was trying to say before Bo tried to tell you guys that you should be mad at us, I'm telling you shouldn't, but still tell us the things you think we should have said. I do have one last thing to say.
Okay.
Stop it, Bo. I hear you trying to already immediately cut back at what I was saying to tell them.
I'm so sorry.
I know. I love
I
you,
got
Bo.
this.
But right now, you keep trying to tell people they should be mad at us, and I'm trying to tell you they shouldn't be. Stop cutting back to they should be mad at us. We're covering a great movie. We said a lot of great things. They
have.
should not be mad at us. But obviously, this movie means different things to different people, so they all might have different things to say. Now, on to what I was saying before we should get to our other things. There is one thing that I did find out trivia-wise. Again, not behind the scenes. If you guys want to see that, there are 1,000 documentaries to find out more information
more
behind
than
the scenes. And again, that might be why
even the ones we watched in the 90s, there's been like
there might
20
that
more.
Might be the reason why we don't feel the need to tell you. Because again, to us, it was so common knowledge. It feels weird to tell you.
yeah.
But one that I found that was not common knowledge.
Ooh.
When we get to the scene where his microphone cuts out and we all are like, what did he say? Because it makes
Do
the
you-
one man cry.
Do you know what he
Abby
says?
Hoffman is
I
up
have
there.
always wondered what he actually said.
I don't know if this is like true. I don't know if this
I
was
will
script.
accept
I
it
don't
as
know.
gospel.
This Tom Hanks, though,
Presented
in at
unto
least
me.
one interview, said that what Forrest said during that moment was, sometimes when people come home from Vietnam, they come home to their mamas without any legs. Sometimes they don't come home at all. That's not okay. That's a bad thing. That's all I have to say about that.
That fucking says it all, man. Right there.
It both explains.
Gump.
Listen to me. It both explains the if
awesome.
you were a person coming home from Vietnam but not trying to protest,
Yeah.
what you would say. It's the truth.
Yeah.
If you were trying to be part of the protests, it is something you would say. If you are a man who is simple, says simple things, it is what you would say without understanding. You are also agreeing with the protesters.
Yeah, that's true.
And it is the kind of statement that is so profound, it might make a grown man cry.
I don't know. I'm a soulless, black-hearted bastard, so it doesn't really make me cry. But I understand
Whatever, dude. When
how it would
no,
make
shut
other
your
people
mouth.
cry.
You're trying to talk big in
Let
front of
me
this.
fucking act like a badass for 5
I
seconds.
understand.
God damn it.
Bo, but there are sometimes I'll let you and sometimes I won't. And this is the kind of touching moment that I don't think you're allowed to let people think isn't as touching as it is. We don't need people to not think that didn't mean, that means something.
It does. None of those guys really wanted to fucking be there.
And so you
I mean,
don't need to
just-
pretend like it doesn't mean something, sir.
I want to put them over, but
But you can't pretend like it doesn't mean something.
I have a whole other history channel. We'll cover the Vietnam War. Just go follow that
I'm
one.
going to tell you guys right now, regardless what he says when he gets there, he still will not try to say that this man was wrong in what he said. He might say a lot of other things before then, but I promise you when he's finished, I'll call him up myself and be like, did you try to say that Forrest Gump was wrong?
I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't say nothing.
Hence why you don't need to kayfabe it on our show that he was.
I didn't say nothing.
All right, back to what we were doing. I think now, though, regardless of what we missed and what you guys might tell us we missed, and regardless of all the other facts, again, this is a classic. I don't know what you want from us.
I don't either.
You should see it. It's 2.5 hours. We can't spend 5 hours back here talking to you about it.
No, we
It's a
absolutely
great
could.
movie.
We absolutely could
But we're
spend
not
5
going
hours.
to. But we're not going to.
You really? Nobody would watch that? All right.
No, nobody would watch it 100%. But we're definitely not
even
going to
just
do it either way.
Play it in the background
I'm not
while they're
going to
sleeping.
cut it down to something viewable. Either way, back to that.
Forrest Gump, best movie ever.
We need to finish.
Yeah.
The things.
The things.
Bo.
We're on the things.
Dude, I think technically
Is there anything else?
we're beyond the things, but we need to bring it back to the things.
Gotta
How's
fin-
that?
Have to finish the show somehow. I got it. All right.
So, sir, what is your the thing?
I hate the end of this movie. The last 20 minutes or so.
Elaborate specifically.
All right, Jenny finally comes back and he has the kid and it's all nice. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm dying." And then she dies like 30 seconds later and it's like, "Why the fuck? Why did we have to do that?" It could have been like Forrest finds the girl that's been, fucking around and doing all this shit forever and he finally gets her. Happy ending with the kid. And like the end of the movie could have been like they both put him on the bus and shit. I just wanted a happy ending after all of this shit.
All right.
Since I was like, when did this movie come out? I was like
94.
6.
We've already
I
talked
was like
about
6
this.
years old and I was like,
you were
the end of this movie sucks.
Are we ready now?
All right, go
I
ahead.
have
What
to
is
tell you-
yours?
well, no.
I feel
don't
like
even-
your
stop.
thing is
Nope,
different.
It's not even the thing time, dude. Like, we always talk about the other person's the thing. You're trying to force me before I can say something about yours. You're trying to cut off anybody saying something about yours. I
No,
see
because
what
mine
you're
is
doing.
right.
Yes, I agree. It is extra sad at the end. But I don't feel like this is a movie that's all realism, right? Like, as much as possible can be done. It is telling you a slice of real life, which means we don't always get happy. Yes, Forrest gets happy more than you might expect for a person of his circumstances. But he still deals with plenty because you don't get everything you want in life.
It's a movie, though. It's a fucking movie.
We come to this world where Bo wants a movie to be a fairy tale. Bo wants happily ever after. Bo wants, was it Infinity?
There's only two things I want out of a movie. I want happily ever after or glorious death. Listen, that is all I need.
Bo wants heart, infinity sign, smiley face.
Yes.
That's what Bo wants for end of movie. But what I'm saying is, I, from a very young age, understood that sometimes a movie can still be perfectly encapsulated.
I'm not arguing that. It is a fantastic movie. Just part of my fairy tale heart was couldn't he just have the girl and be happy?
So, and now is the part where, does that make it better? Would this movie be the movie we know? Would it be the thing that won awards? If it gave us the simplistic, would me and you be talking today?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If that movie ended on 30 minutes of happy.
No, probably not. Just shut up.
All right. And now, sir, you can ask me what my the thing is.
What is your the thing?
My the thing is also much like yours, without you realizing that's what it was, is that we ended up with the perfect movie without knowing we ended up with the perfect movie. Yes, I know you are begrudgingly there.
I shrug my shoulders and yeah, I guess. But
now I will tell you my
if
point
I wrote it. That's the pure selfish
and
part
that's just
of it.
yours. That's just yours. Now, from my point of view, I'll explain why I also agree with that, but not in a negative way like you do. Okay. You're angry, you're right. Me, I'm no, that's right.
The way it needed to happen.
But from a different point of view. Yours is strictly story. Mine is from the movie making view of it.
Overall, this is what we're doing in this movie. So
we've talked about the book. I purposely left out a couple of key things that were in the book that are not in the movie for a specific. Don't. I know you know. I've told you, and you know. You can comment once I say it out loud. It's the thing. Don't take it from me.
I'm quiet. I'm just doing the anime fucking pointy thing.
So the movie, on top of a few things, I've already mentioned the John Goodman. I've already mentioned the other things that were in the movie that were not in the book. I want to say right now, and then I will go back to elaborate.
Right.
I definitely think we are very lucky to live in the world we live in where we got the movie we got. Because this movie, as we've already said and established, is an American classic.
Yes.
It is Americana.
Yes.
It is nostalgia.
Very much.
It is also, at the same time, parables of life and how you should view life. And the way that things, again, as John Lennon said, life happens while you're busy making other plans.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump had a plan. That's not what happened, but life still happened, and this is what we got, right? This is the culmination of this is life.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Thank you. I didn't want to say it, but that's true. That's where we're at, right?
Don't get.
So
it's the whole point of the fucking movie.
It is.
It really is. That one line kind of summarizes the whole movie.
As we had already mentioned, there's a book, and if we had got the book, minus again Mao Zedong,
all the
chess
weird
champions, cannibals. I didn't mention if you thought cannibals was crazy, I didn't mention the craziest part for a specific reason to talk about right now. I told you stop with the pretending.
Okay, I didn't remember.
The monkey?
Oh, the monkey.
You didn't remember the monkey,
The
sir?
orangutan.
So
Susan, right? That was her name?
and this isn't the thing is not the monkey, is not the
Really?
orangutan. The thing is the overall encompassing of what that means. We never could have made the book into a what you said.
Not
Like,
a good movie.
Like you're begrudgingly saying I'm right, like we needed her to die to get the
Yeah.
classic that we got. But what I'm telling you is even before that, if we had not changed, if Eric Roth
If we
weren't
didn't write
here
the monkey
making
out.
the screenplay,
No,
we
the
would've-
monkey kills the whole movie.
we would have ended up with what is a farcical comedy.
It's a mystery science theater fucking movie.
We would not have ended up with
We got Crow and Tom
Yes.
Servo cracking jokes.
Eric Roth, not Winston Groom, is who
Oh.
we need to give credit to.
Yeah, no, he's
Eric
the real
Roth
genius here.
Wrote this story that is a timeless time
Classic.
capsule of Americana.
Yes. The book,
Winston
the
Groom
book, yeah,
wrote
that guy.
a 1980s farcical comedy.
He wrote a schlock B fucking sci-fi movie.
Because what Bo and me are not even giving you guys credit for yet is that yes, there was a monkey. I need to fully set this up.
It's not a monkey, it's an orangutan.
orangutan.
It's a different.
The orangutan would have been part of the space mission that I mentioned earlier was in the book.
Wasn't there like a fucking Reagan movie where he had a monkey in space?
So then the orangutan would have survived with him and stayed with him through all the cannibal and chess stuff.
Of course.
Again, right now we're still just talking about the story that
Makes total
wasn't
sense.
wasn't in the movie, so that's fine, right? Here's the part where you guys need to understand why it's great that they did not try to make the book directly into the movie, because not only would he have been there for these parts that we cut out, he also was supposed to be one of the crew members of the Bubba Gump shrimp boat.
He's
But
running,
the first member,
he's running the crane, pulling
before
the fucking
Lieutenant
nets up.
Dan joined him,
It's the
Sue
fucking monkey.
was with him. That's right. In case I didn't already say, he is a male orangutan.
It's like an
named
80s
Sue.
cartoon with fucking like Speed Racer had the monkey
It's
character,
the-
right?
It's the 1970s Ghostbusters
Yes.
with the car and the ape, right? It's Clint Eastwood.
with the monkey in the fucking movie. Yes,
Yes.
I don't. What's that movie called?
But yes, this is 100% one of those things where it's like we got very lucky.
Yeah, we got super lucky. We actually got what we got.
That Eric Roth made a touching, poignant
Heart wrenching
slice of life for 20 years. It's a 20-year period.
Yeah.
And he made a movie where perfectly and again, I don't want to say perfectly because I know after doing Dazed and Confused, somebody at home is going to be like, you mean a white Norman of America? Like, no, but what I'm saying is
The well, actually, people.
yes, what I'm saying though is for the vast majority of the people that were at the theater watching it, even if it's not the white normative people, they still felt like that is a depiction of America, saw this and thought that is a slice of life movie.
Oh no, my
This movie
parents
covered this movie covered the integration.
Yeah.
He didn't care. There was going to be so much like again,
My mom
this
went to
guy
school in
did so much.
Indianapolis during the 60s. This happened. She was like, "Oh, I remember when the black girls showed up."
this movie did so much
Right?
to capture all of that.
Yeah, it was a slice of a time period in American history that was
That
I mean
also,
really fucked up but really interesting at the same time.
well, and the movie used to make an allegory for all of American life.
yes. You got it. I have nothing else.
I love this movie, dude. I love
top
this movie.
top 3 best movies ever. I'd have to really fight with myself to figure out the other 2 in front of it.
Again,
Right?
thank God we didn't get the novel. Again, that was my
No,
the thing.
All right,
that was
part
the
of-
thing, but I need to finish it
No,
one last time.
no.
Thank
We
God
need-
this movie. No,
I am glad we didn't.
Listen,
We need to make like a parody movie.
I want everybody
of
to
the
know.
book.
Bo told me this before, and I'm on board. Now tell them this, because this is true. I agree.
No, we take the book, we change everybody's fucking names, and we just do that. And it's like a parody of Forrest Gump.
And how do we sell it? You said this. This was perfect. You
I don't
sell
even
it
remember.
as based on a novel
based
by
on a novel
Winston
by
Groom.
whatever that guy's
You
name
don't
is. Yes.
say based on Forrest Gump, because if you say that, everybody's going to have judgments.
Yeah.
But if you put on the cover based on a novel by Winston
By the
Groom,
author?
most people don't know that dude's
Nope.
name.
They'd be like,
they're
oh.
not going to know that it's based on Forrest Gump.
'Cause he's
They're
done-
going to see the movie.
he's
They're
done
going to
multiple
laugh,
books.
and they're going to think to themselves, that seems kind of like the story beats of Forrest
like-
Gump. On that, though, I think we are fully done. Next thing we need to do, we'll bring Jack in, because our little
Yes.
critic, we didn't even
Oh my
tell
God.
you guys.
No,
He came
he's
in,
like
he watched us, he got some
He's like
things
the
to say.
same age I was when I watched it. I want to know what he
I
has to
actually think that he might be exactly in between the two of our ages, which is almost maybe better
Really?
than being your age.
He's just
yeah.
like splitting the fucking
Well, because
difference.
you were 88, right? 87,
I
88?
was born in 88.
88, 94, 6.
I was 6.
Jack's 8. I was
Oh.
10 when this came out.
Yeah, so
He
he's
is
just
perfectly in
splitting
the
the
middle.
fucking difference, isn't he?
I feel like that makes him the best one.
It
talking.
does. So
So we'll
here's-
have a little bit of him.
here's little man Jack.
All right. We have our littlest critic, Jack, here, because he decided he also wanted to see this movie. I think partially because me and his mom just always tease him
Yes.
since he was a little kid. Every time he'd run, we would say, what?
Run, Jack, run.
Just like, run.
Run, Forrest, run.
And so then when we decided we were doing Forrest Gump, I told Jack, I said, hey, man, this is the kind of thing we've mentioned to you your whole life. And so he said,
Yes.
yes, I have to watch this movie. So you watched the movie. What did you think about the movie?
Good.
You liked it?
The only sad parts were Jenny dies, Bubble dies, and when Jenny gets drugged.
When she does drugs. Well, that's like most of the movie, but that's okay. You're right. You're right. It is sad.
Yeah.
Jenny has a hard life. We actually, me and Bo didn't say much about that, but yes, even when Bo mentioned that he hates the fact that Jenny has a sad ending. It is
Yeah.
it is what it is,
The
right?
the
It's all
person
kinda
that
sad.
made that all. The person who made that was his dad. He was faking.
Oh, her dad.
Yeah.
Yes,
He went way back to the beginning.
you're right. You're right. She lived a hard life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was all back to the abuse by her dad. That was such an adult observation.
In the movie, if spoilers if you haven't watched the movie, at the end when they get married,
Yes.
and I literally said,
You said this is such a happy ending.
no, I'm talking about.
I know what you're
the
saying.
lieutenant.
Lieutenant Dan. I don't know. Oh,
Lieutenant Dan.
yes.
You have legs.
Yes, that's right. Right before Forrest Gump said, Lieutenant Dan, you have legs, Jack looked at me and said, he has legs.
And that another movie,
Go ahead. Me and Bo mentioned this one, but I'm glad.
Apollo 11,
13.
13, it was the same stuff with
It was both.
spaceship.
It was both him
Him
and the guy that plays Forrest Gump in a space movie. We still need to show you Apollo 13.
Have you not watched that? Oh, dude, let's go do that right now.
All right. I think we should go do that. Anything you want to tell people?
like and subscribe and And I have a question,
Okay,
you
sure.
youngsters. The person who the actor of Forrest is Woody from Toy Story.
Oh, you're right.
It
Good
is.
point.
It's the same
Good
guy.
point,
Goodbye,
sir.
everyone.
All right. And on the drink, now that we're back from Jack, I don't think we need to say much.
Do not drink more than 3.
Well, again, we
3
most of this episode was not drinking the flaming Dr.
All right.
Peppers.
3 flaming Dr. Peppers, and how many did I drink? 4?
Don't count. They don't need to know.
It was like 4.
Shh. We drank some beer
We're drunk.
after some flaming Dr. Peppers.
Alcohol was consumed.
I got this. If you are now at this point hearing us tell you this, maybe now it makes more sense about how nonsensical some of the previous part of this episode is. You like where I got to?
Yeah.
But
It's okay.
yes, Bo is right. Maybe when we decide to do booze, we don't start drinking as early as we do beer.
Probably good idea.
If booze is involved, we wait till the episode starts.
Yeah, do the shot right before the camera rolls. And
But
then
how do you do that? Were you ready to down 3 flaming
I
Dr.
could have
Peppers
done it.
right before? Like literally,
I'm manly. I could have done it.
I think we both might have had a problem doing it back to back to back.
I am
really quickly.
manliest of men.
Look, I'm not gonna be Bo. I'll tell you guys the truth. Doing the flaming shots of Dr. Pepper, flaming
Can
Dr.
I
Peppers,
pretend I'm still 20?
You do what
All
you
right.
need to. I'm just gonna tell the truth. You tell the people in socials what you need to. So, like I was saying, we had to take time because there was no way we were lining these up and downing shot to shot to shot.
What are you doing? You fucking lying to people?
Shut up,
I
Bo.
was not at any point sitting here being like, oh my God. Oh,
Sure.
I can't.
For all the people at home, because Bo is still here, he did 3 back to back to back, straight, no time in between.
Yeah.
Stop telling them.
Yeah,
I'm backing you up now.
Totally.
I'm
Totally
giving you the lie.
smashed
I mean,
him.
I'm giving you the truth.
Smashed him like it was nothing. I didn't realize what you were doing. I'm sorry.
It makes providing the lie for you less convincing.
When I'm
when
trying
you're
to
still
deny it, like,
stop
no, shut
telling
up.
that.
That's not what happened.
All right, now we need to tell everybody, Bo, what are we gonna do next week? You remember? Are you even at a
hang
point
on.
where you can remember what we're doing next
Hold
week?
on. I do know. We're going to do Voodoo Rangers from New Belgium Brewing Company because we're going to do Rocket Man.
What are we drinking?
G-Force.
There you go.
Yeah, I got there.
It took you all the way around.
I went around.
You said my part to get back to your part. You were like, the beer is this Rocket Man G-Force.
It's like, wait, what all do I do know? I remember all of
It's okay. You
I
got
remember
there.
Rocket
It's
Man.
okay. You got every piece. You just stole mine. I'll allow
I'm sorry.
It. No, I'll allow
Elaborate
it.
on
That was
my
no. I'll
fuck
allow
up.
it. That was good. That was good. The only thing I'll say, yes, Rocket Man. Harlan Williams, go watch our half-baked episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like,
If you want Harlan
when did
Williams,
we bring up him
we will
again?
talk about Harlan Williams there. You can hear more about him. We will talk about him again next week. But yes, Rocket Man, I'm glad. I'm happy to do this.
Me
I'm
too.
excited.
I love that fucking movie.
This was one of my dad's.
The whole world.
This was one of my dad's
is
favorite
sand.
movies. I will talk about it more next week. But yes,
Was it
I'm
really?
excited to do this.
I just
because
happened
of
to
that.
randomly see this on like the Disney
I
Channel.
watched this in the theater with my
No,
dad.
you
like,
didn't.
With my dad
No,
more
you
than
didn't.
one time. Yes.
That's awesome.
All right. We need to end.
Yeah,
Bo,
we're done.
Anything else you want to tell people before we go?
Like, comment, subscribe, comment. Go watch my other channel. Me and Chuck do stuff with history.
I'll mention right now, all of these things, because we are too drunk, have been said prior. Normally we don't do that,
Have they?
but we have said all of these things
Yes.
before.
Go do all of them. It's very important. It helps me and makes my mental health
And us.
increase.
Like, Bo's trying to talk about this because it's his channel he's mentioning right now. Us.
Us.
Like this too.
Both of them. I'm a real petty bitch. I need both. I need you to like this channel and the other channel, or I'm just sad inside. So
All right.
that's about all I have to say about that.